Hi there everyone, welcome back to my channel, JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick and this is the project we're making today. And I hope I have this up before Christmas, but as I've said, I will be making Christmas cards at least once a week after Christmas, so that I'll have them a build up for the charity shop. So, what did I use? Okay. I've used this Woodware Mousy Christmas stamp set. The stamp and two of the sentiments. Okay? And I actually used one sheet of 12 by 12 to make my own envelope, because this is an 8 by 8 card base scored at 4. To make a DL card that would fit this, and it fits this stamp, complete stamp set perfectly. So I used one sheet of 12 by 12 for that and this, and one sheet of A4 for my base and my stamp. Okay, so this time we're doing pink or purple and green basically. Okay, so I've gone ahead and coloured my image because I'm a very basic colourist. I just do it because I find it fun, and I coloured them with Arteza real brush pens. Okay, I got my colour scheme. This is the paper I'm using. This is Merry Little Christmas. I got it for £5 in Every Craft's a Pound, I believe. Either that or Craft Stash. I honestly can't remember because it's a while ago I bought it. Okay, I'm using my envelope punch board, and I'm using some foil card that I got from B&M Bargains. What do we need? We need, for our envelope, and what you do is you cut the bit for your envelope first, and it's 9 5/8 by 9 5/8, and then you'll have 2 strips left. So I've cut this one down to 2 by 7 3/4. No, yes, just under 7 3/4, and my foil bit behind it will be 2 1/4 by just under 8. Okay, so those are my layers. Then that will sit on top of there. My card base, as I told you, is 8 by 8 scored at 4, and the stamp will go directly onto that with silver embossing powder. So, because this is going to be a patterned envelope, I've cut a bit of white card that is 5.5 by 3, and that's going to go in the front of my envelope. And all I did was use this retired Stampin' Up punch and went round the 4 corners like that. I didn't get that one right, but it's only for the front of the envelope, so I don't really care. Okay, right, so that's that. Right, we're going to do our envelope first, and this is how I do it. 8 by 4, 9 5/8, 9 5/8, and score at 3 3/8. So 3 3/8, punch and score. Just be careful because you'll be going off the end. Do it to the flip side. I find it's more, I get a square line up if I do the opposite sides first for some reason. and it was a tip I found on YouTube, because my envelopes were always off. So, and this gave a truer, as you can see it's lining up there now, whereas it wasn't another one when I did it before, when I just followed it round. Right, where's my score line? There's it's there. And you see, that lines up. And there's a little bit there that's not scored, but if you just fold it over, it's perfect. Wait, I set my butt back down again and put that away. Bin that, and then I cut a bit off it. You have to cut a bit off it because it's too long. So, how much did I need roughly? Roughly that much. So I'm just lining my edge up straight and then cutting a bit at the top. And that will fit perfectly, and then we'll do the same on the other side. Just cut a bit off. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, I'm going to glue this down now. And that is our envelope done, and this paper has a texture to it which is quite nice. So I'm going to stick my front on while I have it. Okay, and it will just sit on there, just in the middle roughly. Like that. Okay, is that straight? It'll do, because the pattern's off. It looks straight, crooked I mean. So that's our envelope done. This is a pretty quick card, bar the colouring, but even the colouring I find is quick for those thingy-me-jiggers. Arteza. I'm not the best colourist in the world. It doesn't take me 2 hours to colour one picture. Any more than half an hour and I can't be bothered. So just put that on your bit of foil card. So I'm going to give you a quick update on Thor, those of you who know what's happening with my bad kitty. 4 nights in a row now we've gotten up to find that his bandage has been pulled off. He's lifting his paw, battering it against the cage, pulling back, the bandage is getting stuck, and when he pulls back his paw comes out. So it took us 4 nights to figure out how he was doing it. So tonight he's away back to the vet today to be sedated again and get a new one on, and he had a collar on the last time and he still managed to get it off, which is why we figure he's hitting the bars. So this time we are going to take him when it's bedtime. He, instead of going back in the cage, he's coming into the bedroom with us, so that in the hope that we can prevent him doing the deed. So, because we don't want to leave him in the craft room in the cage with the cage door open, because there's too many surfaces for him to jump up and down on, and he would really hurt himself. So as you can see there, I took my stamp, I put it in my stamp positioner, and it's a big stamp, so I had to use my large stamp positioner, and I need to stand up to do this. So I do, and all I'm doing is stamping the inside of the card. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. I can live with that. And that was a rich raspberry ink. Okay. Now, clean off your stamp. And then you're going to go back in and do your It's cleaning off my stamps. It gets my fingers all icky. Where's my stamp? Oh. There's my wipes. Right, so where are we? Right, get that off. And put it back on the courier sheet. And I used my brother's scan and cut to cut mine out with. Okay, and this is the sentiment that's on it. Wishing you fun and laughter at Christmas. And that's going to go on the inside too. Okay, I'm going to get this ink again. Oh, come on. I can't touch these darn ink pads without getting chloride. I'm going to have to resink my ink in my ink pads because I'm getting chloride with these. Doesn't matter what I do, I always end up with my fingers in it. Okay. And that is the inside of our card complete. Now, can we get it out without chlorine ourselves in ink and chlorine it in ink? Right. So, get your stamps back onto your thing because you'll lose them if you don't. Well, if you're called Jackie, you lose them if you don't. And sometimes you lose them anyway, but hey, it's just my luck. Right. So, put that away for now because we'll have to do our embossing on the front. Wonder if that's dry. See, it smeared it a wee bit there. Right, let's hope that's the bee's knees. So what we'll do is just give it another wee second or two to dry, and you can see that I messed up the stamping and flipped it over and stamped on the other side. This was watercolour card I used for this one, and I used just an ordinary white smooth card for the other one. So which do we prefer? Not really bothered. Although I prefer the grey. I used a darker grey on these mice than I did on them mice. So, anyway. sticky. Get your sticky on your wee meese. Your wee meeses. Your wee meeses need sticky. Right. Another one. Unfortunately, it's a long stamp, so it needs plenty of adhesive. So we shall cut some up like this along the bottom. Okay. And one more bit, and that will do. Okay. And that is going to stick on there once we stick that on the card. But we want to emboss on the front of our card. I'm just trying to make sure there's no purple ink on that, because if there is, it'll go on my card base and it'll all be ruined. And then at this stage of the game I would cry, considering the nightmare weekend I've just had with Thor. The heating broke. Oh my word. Cut my thumb. You name it, it happened. Right, now, so I want to decide where I want my sentiment at. So I need to decide where I'm putting that bit. Okay. And then I'm using the Merry Cozy Mousy Christmas. Okay. I need to pull this to me and stand up for I can see nothing. Can see nothing. Okay. Okay, I think that'll do. Oh, it moved. That stamp itself is a little bit bent, so it is straight. Okay, so the front of your card, you dust buddy. Versamark. And I'm going to do it twice because I think my Versamark's a bit dry. Okay. Then you need a scrap paper. So you do. Put that stamp away in two shakes of a lamb's tail. I want to put my silver embossing powder on first. Right, that will do me. So I embossed it and in silver embossing powder, and now we're going to put our front panel on. So a lovely DL card from one sheet of 12 by 12, a lovely DL card and an envelope from one sheet of 12 by 12 and one sheet of A4. And I'm not a DL card person, I find them hard to fill. But because this stamp is so long, it made it easy. Right. Get it on where you're happy with it. Okay, like that. Get a dry wipe. You need glue. Okay, and then you get the fun of taking off the back of all your sticky. So yes, Thor's been sedated 4 days in a row and had a new pastor on 4 days in a row. So far we spent £1,000. So I think we might decide Christmas is cancelled. It's just at the stage is, what the heck else is going to go wrong? But as long as he's okay, that's alright. But he's getting fed up with going in and out, knocked out by strangers every day. And he doesn't even realise that he's only doing himself damage, this silly beast. But it is what it is, as they say. Right, last one. Yay! Get them all off to one side. And I'm pulling it towards me again, simply to get it on as even as I can. Like that, okay? So, we're going to stick some gems on it. Now, I like these. I like these. Oops. Oh, where'd it go? Can't see it. I can't see it. Flippin' Nora. See that? I lost one already. Right. 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. Okay. Oops. One more, I think. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonder do I want any more? Because they're tiny. So they are. Teeny tiny tootie. Okay. Right, and I think that will do me then for today. Ugh. The other one was stuck to my finger. No wonder I couldn't see the darn thing. Now I've lost it. So, I hope you like what I've done. If you do, give me a thumbs up. There's that one with its matching envelope. And there's the first one with its matching envelope. If you haven't subscribed, I would love you to. That would be awesome. And thank you all so much for stopping by. It is really appreciated. And until next time, Jackie out.